Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
New at Asham, load up and go with our redesigned curling broom bag on wheels. This bag's all-terrain heavy-duty wheels glide with ease. Its solid construction is durable and fits all your curling gear. Check out our website at asham.com.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canada Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canada Inn's. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon & Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, the experts at McMahon & Yates make sure that you have everything you need for your next project, all delivered right to your door. McMahon & Yates. Make it better.
From small towns to big cities, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your chicken choice, and pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon & Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, McMahon & Yates. Make it better.
Today's sponsor, Recycle Everywhere. You drink it, you bin it.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, that's real good. New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without Broom Caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. You would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw. The Jets, the Bombers, the Gold Ice. or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba Sports Ticket Raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $25, or 40 for $50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/MB Curl Museum. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults who didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Welcome to the Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Provincial Men's and Women's Curling Championship 2025 here at the Brandon Curling Club. We're on the Curl Manitoba live stream of the women's draw. My name is Jordy Hargreaves, and I'm here with Kristen Phillips. We're going to bring you the draw this afternoon, and we are already 2 rocks into the game. I guess this is the third stone coming here. The game, second from the Eagles team. Emerson, yeah. But this is the Eagles team, isn't it? Yes, that's right. Throwing, yeah. The Samantha Eagles team throwing yellow rocks, and what's her name? Carrie? Is it Carrie Dundas?
Cassidy Dundas.
Cassidy Dundas throwing red rocks today. Looking like it's going to be an open end here of curling, but should be a good game, we're told.
Yes, that's what we hear. This is the A-side semifinal.
This is right, A-side semifinal. So both these teams have won 2 games, I think, to get here. And this will be their third.
Line's good, all you. Go. Top 12. 3. Okay, walled in.
So it looks like the Dundas team has the hammer, and they're playing to the wings or playing the corner guard there. So try and go for 2.
Generate some offense.
Yep.
So this is Emerson throwing now.
It's close. Get down. Top 12.
She's just trying to play a draw over to the side of the house, play away from that corner guard if she can. So Kristen, the ice has been really, really good out here. It should be a good game, I think, for 2 of these high caliber teams for Manitoba.
Yeah, I've had an opportunity to talk to some of the players, and they said that it's been fantastic. Just inside 8 to get down there. Yeah. Late finish, so coming in off the hog line. I can't ask for better ice than that.
Yeah, for sure, and it's quite fast too. Gets around 25 seconds for a draw to the tee line. That's hog line to stop, or around 15 seconds hog line to hog line. I saw some that were 15 and a half seconds hog line to hog line. Okay. Stopping on the tee line, so it's great conditions to play a provincial championship in, that's for sure, especially in a curling club. So we're very fortunate here at the Brandon Curling Club to have the ice and rocks that we do.
Well, and tell me, wasn't there some training that happened this year?
There was, yeah. So earlier this year, Curl Manitoba put on a Ice Tech training course, and we offered to host it here because we had some fairly new ice technicians, and we wanted our technicians to learn from the best. And the best they did, because we had Owasco out, we had Hans Withridge was out. They all the big ice makers in Manitoba were here for that. There was four of them teaching. It was really, it was quite the course, and it was good for not only the Brandon Curling Club's ice makers, but ice makers in this area to learn from the very best. So
for sure. So we just had great sportsmanship here out on the ice. With a sweeper mentioned that she had touched the rock and admitted it to the other skip, and the other skip said, "Not a problem. I don't think you affected it," and left it for play. So that was just what was happening there when Jordan and I were talking.
So many times when you touch a rock, it really doesn't do anything to it, right? So that's it's definitely up to the opposition team. So that's a nice call.
Just a little too heavy there. Line was great. Trying to play that corner freeze there to take away, or to freeze to try and generate their 2 again. So now the opposing team here, Eagles, is going to draw away to try and set up the rock on the other side of the house. Try and get the force for 1.
Yeah. Not sure I want to age ourselves here, Kristen, but I think actually that rule has changed recently. The burnt rock rule. I think it's if you burn the rocks between the hog lines, it automatically comes off, and there's no question. But if it's from the hog line going in, if it's touched, then that's where the other team has the option to say, no, we'll leave it. I think it's okay. Changed. It's definitely a new rule in the last couple of years.
Yeah, that interesting.
Yeah. I might even have that wrong because I don't know fully, but I do know, for one, that it has changed in the last few years, the burnt rock rule.
They provided us lots of material here, but no rule books, so we don't have to know the rules.
No. But we do know we are playing 5 rock rule and the 5 rock free guard zone. And also, if a rock is on the center line during the first 5 rocks, it can't be touched off that center line, or else it goes back.
Right. This one's looking much closer.
No, line's good. Line's good. Straight.
Anywhere in front of this rock is a great shot.
Hard.
Wanting to be shot rock, though, that's great. Great shot.
Yeah.
Do you want to just come to the corner?
So do you want same weight then? For mine? Okay.
So Samantha's just calling the corner freeze again. A great defensive play or offensive play here too.
Yep. Shrink the scoring area for the Dundas team. Be the objective. Certainly don't want to be heavy here. You probably don't want to be too light either.
Yeah. Funny how the perfect shot is the way to go.
Looks fairly close. It's a great shot. It did get shot stone too. It might be 2 even. Yellow might be line 2. It's close between the yellow and the red there.
Oh yeah, the yellow on the other side of the house. I was looking at the 3 in the line, and I was like, "What do you see in there, Jordan?"
Yeah, there's a little camera in front of us that shows the overhead. So that's how I'm looking. Or not camera, screen.
You just threw this. I think you can throw similar.
A lot of these names I actually recognize from the mixed doubles that we had here in November at the Curling Club. A lot of the girls played with one of the junior men's players and played in the mixed doubles.
I think they're more. Back 4.
So is that the other major event you had, or you had?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
We had the Curl Canada mixed doubles qualifier, I guess, the Western qualifier. It's called.
It's a big year for the Brandon Curling Club.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Top four. Whoa. We're not getting by.
That's
Okay, good.
another great shot here.
The ice looks slippery. The kids are sliding around a bit out there.
Yeah. Well, it is ice. I think they tapped that rock and moved it at the back there, but tapped it back to where they thought it was because it was stationary.
We're gonna top their one though.
Yeah.
I think if we throw like some.
You want to get
like
the
a
inside of it?
10-5, we could like hit and roll here.
Okay.
So
I don't mind that.
Gonna try and
I don't
remove
mind
this,
that.
I think.
Yeah, that's her call. They're just talking about whether they should throw, like what weight to throw.
Yeah.
To get enough movement.
I'm just trying to think. Worst case scenario, we jam and we roll here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's like a 10-5.
Okay. An 11?
Pardon?
11? 12?
Yeah, 11's fine.
So when they say 11, that's the time between the two hog lines.
Correct, yeah. If they were timing the hit weight, that's the amount of time it would take to go between the two. I never got used to that time. I was just more with the named weights, the control, yeah. But the time doing the times definitely makes it a lot easier to be clear at what weight you're asking for.
I think 10-5.
I think you probably just didn't refer to it that way, right?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
We're aging ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Resby and Barry are laughing right now because we're
Yes.
talking about that. But I think, like, those constants are still there. We still have hack weight. We still have bumper. We still have back line. We've just put a number to it now.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of teams do, for sure. Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah!
Whoa! No! Whoa! Yeah! Curl! Hard curl! Go! Curl!
Hard curl!
You get the roll. I got it.
I'd say that was probably more than an 11-second hit. I don't have a stopwatch up here, but
it looked heavier. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's obviously not the result they wanted. They rolled out and
I think nose is pretty good. If
got that second shot to roll in for shots. So
yeah, never high.
I think.
I'm not quite sure what it's gonna
No, that was the shot rock that they were trying to hit that rolled off of the one on the side.
Yeah, they hit it on too high of an angle, so it actually squeezed their own rock out, leaving the other team laying to.
Yeah, and now they have the hit for 3.
Yeah.
And they also had the hammer, so. And they have a stone at the back too. That's 5th shot right now. So they're setting. They make this hit stick, just probably right on the nose. They're going to be set up to get at least 2, probably.
Yeah, there should be a double if this is hit on the nose.
Yeah. But even if they're they'd be rolling away too if they make that double if they get it right on the nose.
Yeah,
so.
they'd be hitting second and third shot instead of going after shot rock.
Yeah, that's right.
curl.
I think we're good here.
Oh yeah. All right, they were trying to hit it and stay right there.
Or do you like just this?
This?
Yeah.
She's looking at the hit and roll and just lie shot, which is a good call.
I think that's all we have.
Or you can draw on top of it, but it's up to you. Whatever you're more comfortable.
Yeah, so just discussing their options. Hit and roll under, freeze on top of it. She's going to play the hit and flop under, try and get buried behind their own.
This is probably the easiest out of all the shots, I would say.
We're going to throw like a 10. Just minimize damage. We want the roll behind theirs though, if we can.
Great communication, came down, gave her sweepers the information.
Go for this.
Simon, watch the double.
Wow.
Okay.
Got the
Yeah.
got the second I guess the second call. It over-curled by quite a bit, and she ended up making a not bad. Yeah, she's second shot, so it turned out okay.
That was the double that we talked about.
It was, yep. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that one got going or if it picked right out of her hand, but it sure jumped.
Yeah. It curled a lot, that's for sure.
Just gotta bite the 8.
But Dundas is just going to draw, and she just has to hit full 8 to get 2 for the first end.
Thought stronger kick than my draw. Sucked off. Line's good. Just full 8. Line's really good. Should have backing.
Weight looks pretty good, so looks like we're going to have a score of 2 here in the first end.
I have a 15 too.
So 15-2, Jordan. So it's fast.
It's fast, yeah. It's 25 or 25 and a half seconds. Our team actually found this sheet faster than the others, but it could be the time of day too. Okay, so we'll be back right after these messages here, after about a minute.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us at the 2025 Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Provincial Curling Championship.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
New at Asham, load up and go with our redesigned curling broom bag on wheels. This bag's all-terrain heavy-duty wheels glide with ease. Its solid construction is durable and fits all your curling gear. Check out our website at asham.com.
Welcome back to the Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Curling. Welcome back to the Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Curling Provincial Curling Championship here in Manitoba. We have, this is the second end here in an A-side semi-final, I guess, game you would call it. It's not the semi-final of the event, but it's the semi-final of the A-side. These two teams have won their first 2 games, and they're playing to meet in the A qualifier. So this is the A semi-final. So we have the Dundas teams and the Samantha Eagles teams. Cassidy Dundas drew for 2 in the first end. And now the Eagles team has the hammer, and they're going to try and get their 2 right back. And they are throwing up the corner guard right away. So should be more rocks in play, just like the last end. It should be a good end to watch.
It's Cassidy calling for the center guard. Going to play really offensive here.
Yep.
I'm just reading her profile here, Jordy. She has played in 9 junior provincial curling championships.
That's impressive.
And 2 women's already.
Oh, perfect.
She won the U18 provincials in 2022, represented Manitoba at nationals. She represented Team Manitoba 2 at the U18 nationals in 2023 and at the U20 nationals in 2024.
Oh wow. So yeah, they're one of the top women's teams. I'm guessing one of the favorites this week to try and win one of the 2 spots that they get this year in the championship, which is to be played in Summerside PEI.
Yeah, and so for those of you that don't know me and Jordy, I won the junior provincials in 2002, and Jordy was my coach. And our nationals were actually in Summerside PEI, so kind of a cool coincidence.
Yeah, that is an interesting coincidence. It'd be a good trip out there to go to the Maritimes for sure.
I would like to go back for sure and not have to eat, sleep, curl.
Yeah, yeah, I know. That's what nationals is eat, sleep, curl.
But I know every single one of the competitors out here want to win and want to have that opportunity to wear the buffalo. It's such an honor and a privilege to be able to compete for one.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we've kind of, like we said in the banquet, there's so much opportunity for young curlers today to play in high caliber events with the U18s and multiple spots in the National Junior Championship. I think it's great. It gives teams the opportunity to play at a high level more and get more experience doing that. So I think in 10 years I hope we're going to see the benefits of that. The real trick is to keep everyone still curling and after they leave juniors, because that's often what happens is teams go into women's and men's and they play for about 2 or 3 years, or they go back to school and then they don't come back and play at a high caliber of curling. Some do, but a lot haven't.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's a challenge for all sport, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That was a great shot by Team Dundas. Wrapped that right around the guard to lay 2, forcing Team Eagles to have to remove the guard. I might have thrown this with a little less weight to try and roll my shooter on.
I'll still roll for a corner.
Yeah, no, it's still a great shot. I think as we mature in curling and get more comfortable with our teams, we learn more about different weights and weight choices that'll give us different results.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, line's good. Whoa, curling early again. Line's fine. Line's good.
Aaron just being asked to replace the guard here.
No, line's good. Line's good. Stay close. Whoa. Go a little bit. Yep. Okay. Okay, that's good.
That's a perfect shot.
That is a great shot.
You got it.
So there's 4 other sheets, I guess, playing 5 in total playing this draw. All the games are junior women's games today, or at this time anyway. The men play at the 4 o'clock, and then the junior women play again tonight at 8:30.
Yeah, so if you're able to come down to the club and take in the competition here, the games, 4 games every day, 4 draws every day.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 4 draws tomorrow, 3 on Sunday. But really good curling to watch. We have bleachers upstairs. There's lots of room to watch, and it's really good curling.
Well, and Jordy's wearing multiple hats here this week. He is a co-chair of the event along with Garrett Hintz, so super important role. And Jordy's also coaching a team here, and they needed a volunteer to come and commentate today. So whose hand went up first? It was Jordy's. So.
Yeah, it was. This was kind of a. They only had 1 spot to fill for the commentating. As Sean Taylor was getting all the commentators game, they had just 1 spot, and I'm like, hey, it's the junior women's, I could do it. So, and Kristen was at the banquet, so Kristen, can you come? There we go, we're done. We don't have to find anybody else.
Well, thank you for all that you do for the sport, Jordy.
Oh no, thank you. I've probably done too much this year, but to be honest, I'll be tired tonight. But I really enjoyed being out. I've enjoyed the coaching aspect of it. It's kind of neat, and the game has changed again since the last time I coached in a championship. It's there's more interaction with the teams out there, which is really kind of neat. Yeah, especially for teams that are developing, right? Because you get the opportunity to work with them, and you get to talk to them every end and things like that. So it's pretty cool.
Well, and I think that's a great point, right? Like, these events have changed so much from when you and I curled in juniors.
Yeah.
You can't win until you lose.
Yeah.
And so you have to come to these events and learn lessons and talk about situations to get better. And I think back, like, you know, I wanted to be playing the best of the best all the time because that was going to improve my level of play.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so
I was a little disappointed when we only had 6 teams actually enter this event. I think there's a few U18 teams in Winnipeg right now that decided not to come, which is quite unfortunate because this is where you want to be every year. You want to be at the provincials. You want to play the top teams. That's how you learn, and that's how you get better.
Well, and Jordy and I were talking, like, we competed to get to provincials when we were curling, and both of us only played in 3 juniors. Yeah. And so to see some of these teams, you know, playing 7, 8, 9 junior provincials, it's incredible. And the opportunities they're going to have and the exposure to the sport, and they're all growing and getting better together.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's really neat to see.
Mm-hmm. Dundas really putting the pressure on here. 3 rocks all in a row here. Be really nice to get 2 out here. Shyla throwing 3rd rocks for Team Eagles.
Yeah, she'd be happy, I think, if she got 2 of them out.
Line's pretty good. Clean.
She's close.
Yeah.
She's going to get
all 3 move in.
Yeah, she is going to get 2 out. That's a good shot.
Fantastic shot.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good job, Shyla.
Do you like same ice? I like just a hair less than the other ice. Okay. Your weight was good last end. Okay.
Dundas wanting to hit this one right on the nose to really put the pressure on Eagles.
Yeah, I think it would force Eagles to play the draw, I would think, if she hits this on the nose.
For sure. Like, if she rolls over, it's not a terrible shot, but it's going to open up that scoring area for Eagles. So goal would be right on the nose.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Nice controlled weight here, it looks like.
Curl. No.
But it is staying pretty straight.
I don't want to jam.
Just talking about the risk of the jam, but gets away with it. What do you think, Jordy? Did that one roll back on?
No, I don't. Well, actually, from here it doesn't look like it, but on the overhead it's close. I know these rings are a little bit small, so it could very well be in.
Oh, coaching tip there.
Yeah. I think it's the other end that's a little bit more out than this end, but
okay. So by rolling away, it has opened up the area for Eagles now. Eagles definitely going to try and get behind her corner guard that she set up earlier in the end to try and get a skip's deuce. Samantha. I keep calling her by her last name. Here's Samantha throwing now.
You got room.
So the team is indicating it's a little warm.
Go, you gotta go.
Gotta go for line and weight.
yeah, they're getting close to that guard. She's almost getting to the nose of it. So that curled more than they expected, that's for sure.
Yeah, and the girls were saying that it was up weight, and that weight really came off. Like,
yeah.
Even with the tap, we didn't get to the house. So
Yeah, no, I think the weight was good.
Lauren just going over there and having a look to see if that rock is on. Hard to tell. Jordy, did you see her call here? Where did she call this rock?
She is, I didn't see where she tapped, but I believe she's playing the draw to top 8. That's what I would play.
Yeah, this looks like real tight ice to me, though.
It does, actually, yeah.
Especially after the way that Samantha's rock just responded.
Well, she was definitely out to the broom. Or
Yeah.
even a hair wide.
Yeah, for sure. A lot more rotation on Cassidy's rocks too.
Yeah.
It's finishing nice though.
If you can, Carl, go. Only if you can.
Looks like it's T-line already, so
Yeah.
for sure. So just a hair heavy, but
Carl, freeze it. Yep.
it's a pretty good spot.
Okay. Okay.
It's probably half open, but
That's fine. It really came down, eh? 'Cause I thought I had a lot.
maybe 3/4 open.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give about the same ice.
She's just going to play a heavy draw, which is a good call.
Yeah, we just have to draw to it.
You certainly don't want to hit and roll out and give up a point that they call that an unforced error.
Yeah.
So yeah, if she just, based on the one she just threw, if she throws it a little bit heavy, this is probably close to the right ice.
Yeah. I always found that heavy draw is a tricky rock to throw.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather throw back line than heavy draw.
Yeah.
Then cracking. Curl.
Sit up, curl if you can.
You have backing.
Straight,
You
straight,
can tap there,
straight,
yeah.
straight,
Go.
straight. Go,
Yeah,
go,
straight.
go, go,
Hard
go.
straight.
Hard, go.
I think they need to go for weight now.
Yeah.
Gotta go, you gotta go, 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 go.
Hard, hard, hard. Hard. Hard.
That's it. One red.
Okay. So Steelo 1.
And we'll be back shortly for the third end here. It's the Cassidy Dundas team has a 3-point lead. It's 3-0.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us at the 2025 Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Provincial Curling Championships.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union, building a brighter future together.
New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without Broom Caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
Welcome back to the Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Women's Provincial Curling Championship. We got the live streamed game for the 12:15 draw on Friday the 28th. Cassidy Dundas is playing Samantha Eagles, and Cassidy Dundas has a 3-point lead. They just stole one in the last end, and I think Samantha Eagles would like to have that shot back, and she intended to throw heavy draw, but I think just got it just to the tee line, so didn't quite have enough to get shot rock there.
I said that, Jordy. I find that, heavy draw is such a hard thing to do because your brain's thinking draw, not I need to move that rock 6 inches.
Yeah. It's a good point. So maybe calling back line specifically and trying to throw for the back line was the right way to play that one. But obviously you don't want to go through the rings either. So
no, for sure.
And that's one of the things that sometimes happens here when you step up your weight just a little bit. It will go straighter. But this sheet seems to be pretty consistent all the way around, so I think, yeah.
Yeah, I'm super impressed with the ice.
It's, it's the ice at the curling club these days is this year has been better than I've seen it almost ever at the Brandon Curling Club. That says a lot because we've had a lot of big games here over the years.
For sure.
You got it, Nene.
I think the thing that I'm most impressed about, like for curling club ice, is the finish hogline in.
Yeah.
It's more like arena ice. So
yeah. No,
great job to Terry and his team, doing a great job out here.
Yeah.
Close, only for line. Back. No, back 8.
Curl if you can.
Back 8.
Curl if you can. 14-2.
Go, 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 go.
Okay, so just a little deep allows the Dundas team to kind of draw on top of it. Eagles team changing their strategy a little bit. They're going around the center guard this time.
Yeah, last time playing out to the corner.
That's right. Yeah.
Whoa, running. Running. Whoa. Where? It's got to curl for it. Yeah, curl, curl, curl. 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 Keep going. Hard. Hard curl. Hard, hard, hard. Okay, good.
There's attribute to great ice, Jordy, because they just threw opposite turns and got to the exact same spot.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. It's moving about the same on both sides.
Mm-hmm. All right, Emerson throwing second rocks here for Team Eagles. She's been curling for 11 years, comes from Killarney.
Oh, wow.
We gotta go for weight.
These girls' resumes are so impressive. You know, she's only been curling competitively for 2 years, and in those 2 years, this will be her third junior provincials, 2 U18s, and she's competed in 3 high school provincial championships. So,
wow,
quite the resume. That's a great shot.
It is.
Some people might think you wanted to be right to that red, but by being in front of the tee line, you actually, increases your chances of scoring multiple points this end.
For sure. They can use it. It's a rock they can use later in the end, that's for sure. Especially if red puts another one around here in the 4-foot.
Hard! Hard line! Hard! Hard! Where? Where are we? Hard! Hard! To get it by!
This one's a little short.
Hard! Okay, keep going.
Just took the guard.
Yeah.
That's fine. Good sweep.
But again, that's one of the things that I've kind of been chatting with the team that I'm coaching in this, is that heavy you can't really do much with, but if you're a little bit short, it's something that you can always use.
It doesn't have to move that much.
Yeah, you always want to include your sweepers.
Exactly.
As soon as you
On
take
this
the
ice,
sweepers out, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Sweeping is such a big part of the curling game now. It always was, but sweeping can make 10 feet of difference.
It can, yeah.
Hard! Hard! Gotta go hard! Hard!
And keep a rock straighter or curl more.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Which apparently we could have done with those horsehair brooms all along, but we just didn't do it very well.
That was a great shot. Advanced the rock, had perfect line.
Yeah, they are now the shot stone. Yeah, it was perfect weight too.
Yeah, and so Dundas, conceding the one essentially. She's going to throw the guard on it.
Right.
And make Eagles make a great shot for a multiple score here.
Yeah, this is a good call. This is a really good call for the Dundas team, because it like you said, it does make it a lot harder to get in there to score multiple points if you're in front of these rocks and guarding them.
Especially being up 3-0, right? I think that's a scoreboard call for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a double on the 2 yellows that doesn't push it back onto the red rock. So
yeah, exactly. Nice high guard there too. Sometimes the high guards are the hard ones to throw.
Oh yeah.
Especially on 25 and a half second ice.
I remember in the mix that we played together, I played lead, and I'd never thrown lead rocks before. And that was like the shot that I was like, all the time.
Yeah.
That high rock is a hard rock to put on.
Oh, it's a very hard rock to throw.
Especially with 25 and a half second ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordy and I swept a lot of rocks together at mixed provincials.
Yeah. Should have played in that semifinal too. I remember that Ontario Skip played a. Well, we put the rock in this perfect spot that we thought, and the Ontario Skip just made a really nice thin double to get 2, and win by 1 in the last end.
Yeah, we thought it was the perfect spot, but so did he.
Yeah. I guess that's what he wanted to play, because he. Well, it wasn't easy. Let's put it that way. It wasn't an easy shot, and he made it. So.
No, for sure. So the Eagles team didn't quite execute that one. A great tap, but we didn't get second shot. So Eagles laying 1. So Dundas just trying to cap it again.
The nice thing for Eagles is they do have 2 yellows kind of in the top fair area. So if they did raise a red rock back, they do have a chance to get a couple, I think.
For sure.
Yeah.
The house is definitely advantageous for Eagles team right now.
Yeah.
That was a good guard.
Yeah. But taps are not easy, and they're not going to be tapping their own rock. They're going to be tapping the opposition rock as well. So yeah, this is probably the right call to peel something out of the way so that they can get in there with another shot.
Do you want to peel this one? Pardon? No, this one. The center one.
Peel this one?
No, that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So Jordy, tell me about the timeouts now. Like if a coach or a player wanted to call timeout, it's not called a timeout anymore.
It's not. Right? It's called
consultation?
Yes. No, exactly. I couldn't even think of the word that it's called. Anyway, you get 2 of them per half. So through the first 5 ends, the coach can stand up and walk out and talk to the team twice during an end, and they can talk to them for the 45 seconds between the ends.
Okay.
So there's a lot more interactivity with the team throughout the game. Of course, the team can ask their coach to come and talk to them as well. But it's not a timeout because the clock doesn't stop. So they just added some more time to the thinking time throughout the whole game so that the coaches have the opportunity to have that consultation with their team throughout the game.
And so it's a 40-minute clock for both teams?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, so 10 ends, 40-minute clock, so about 4 minutes an end.
Yeah. And 4 ends is usually plenty with this type of when you're doing the whatever they call it, the throwing clock. Yeah.
Continuous clock.
Yeah, that's right. So and U18s is a little bit different. They have the coaches are able to do a consultation every end. So it's and between ends. So it encourages a lot more development with the teams as they're playing in those events.
But I think that's going to pay huge dividends.
I think it will as well.
Careers. Yep.
Yeah. I think it's a great idea because what other sport doesn't allow their coaches to talk to their team during an end, right?
Yeah.
Or between ends. I think Curl Canada and Curl all the curling bodies have kind of have started to think the right way for the sport. They're looking towards more interactivity, more communication, and have athletes develop a lot better now than ever before.
Mm-hmm.
with coaches and other types of support personnel within a team.
So Samantha is just playing the out turn, right? It's her out
Yes,
turn?
that's right.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's just going to throw the out turn draw around the 2 rocks that Dundas has up there. She wants to try and get full 4, but be in front of the tee line.
Yeah, she can. She probably can get shot rock here if she goes right to the tee line. Or
Yeah,
second
I think
shot
so,
anyway.
especially with that late finish.
Yeah.
So whatever hand her team's saying a little bit up.
Got to go for line, I think.
Go, both curl, both curl, both
Yes.
curl. Go, 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 go. Hard, go, 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 go. Hard. Okay, well, leave it there, leave it there, leave it there. It's good.
Okay.
I think that's their only way. I can't really hit on it, so. Yeah.
So Team Dundas just saying that's really their only chance for 2 is to tap the rock that they just threw. So they're just going to try and cap it.
Yeah, it's a good call. It's probably their easiest shot, that's for sure. They could probably come through that hole and tap that one on the center line back, I would think.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight hole.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, like they're going to be crossing the face of the rock, so
Yeah.
a much
And,
harder shot, but
yeah.
but definitely there.
And they'd have to throw the right weight too, because you wouldn't want it to be too hard. But you have to throw it hard enough that it actually won't curl too much too. So
right.
So it's that'll be a tough shot for sure.
Okay, thought last for sure. I added. Lines of hair tight. Go early.
So the best spot for this rock to be is just over the hog line, probably.
Yeah, the higher the better.
Higher the better, exactly. Once they get the line, they'll be more worried about where to put it. The line's the important part.
Great shot.
Yeah, and I think that does the job there. You could probably get it going across the face now, but still, but
You just need to tick this.
looks like she is playing through the hole, that shot that I was thinking.
Yeah, I haven't heard them talk about what weight they're throwing here.
I wonder if they haven't looked at it yet, but why not try the this way and then angle the one that they just threw? That might be easier because it's a bigger hole, I think. But they might know the ice in this spot, so because if they like, she's right, all they have to do is hit a quarter of this rock and tap it up about a foot to get second.
I think it's a hair too much. Hair less, Shyla. Hair less.
Just asking for a little less ice. Just got to get through a tight hole.
Yeah.
I do think this shot is here, though.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hair up.
Yep.
Up.
Yep.
Gotta curl.
Yes. Go.
Yeah.
You gotta go. 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 Hard. Go.
They're I don't know, I can't get it. They're slow to react, it seems, to the calls.
I know. I was wondering if that was a tape delay.
I don't know what that is, but it's anyway. The it looks like Eagles scored 1 here in the third end, and we'll be back here in a moment.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
for exceptional customer service that measures up to any job. See the experts at McMahon and Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, the experts at McMahon and Yates make sure that you have everything you need for your next project. All delivered right to your door. McMahon and Yates. Make it better.
From small towns to big cities, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your chicken choice. And pizza choice. And salad choice. And so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Welcome back to the Junior Provincial Curling Championships, brought to you by the Co-ops of Manitoba. We're in the fourth end of the A-side semifinal of a triple knockout event. We have Team Dundas playing Team Eagles. So Eagles throwing yellow and Dundas throwing red. Score is 3-1. And Team Eagles brought the play right into the house, and Dundas is just going to hit away here, it looks like.
Yeah. I didn't see the call there. I imagine they were probably trying to throw the guard, but I could be wrong. Maybe they purposely came into the house. I'm not sure.
I got 11. Okay. 10.
Well, she's going to hit it, so they might have wanted to do this. Just throw an end up and keep it simple. There, the Eagles team will be trying to try to force the Dundas team to score one or go for the blank, probably. I'm guessing so.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Elmwood. Yes, that's an older club in Winnipeg.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Elmwood. Yes, that's an older club in Winnipeg.
Their coach is Amanda Duff, who used to curl in the same era as Jordy and I in juniors. So
yes,
great to see familiar faces and people giving back to the sport.
Yeah, yeah. I believe Amanda Duff won the Christmas Bonspiel the same year that I did, 2000.
Twin sister Christina.
Right.
Wonderful, wonderful girls, wonderful curling family.
It's not going to be it. It's going to be 3.
And I think it's it's Amanda's niece that she's coaching.
Oh, is it? Oh,
so
okay.
I wonder if that's Christina's daughter.
Oh, good question.
Okay, so we finally got a guard in play.
Yeah.
And Dundas is going to go right around.
Yeah, well, it's not on the center line, so yeah, it's kind of playing. It's a favorable guard for Dundas team, for Cassidy to go around. Just maybe a little short, but it's not a bad play. Eagles is going to try and hit and roll in just a bit. What club does the Dundas team play out of? Dundas plays out of. Oh, the Heather. Yes.
In Winnipeg.
Yeah, the Heather is the high performance club now in Winnipeg. They have the sheet. They prepare like arena ice all the time.
Great sweeping, girls.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I think she. Yeah. Rolled just a little bit too far, but it was it was good to get by, that's for sure. Because there wasn't a lot of room to roll in on that one.
No, definitely not.
Must be close. One yelling on, one yelling off.
Great roll, great end
Yeah,
result.
Yeah.
As a sweeper, you hate hearing yes and no, but you know it's really close.
Yeah.
Like a 15.
Yeah, no choice but to draw around this. Try and get a rock in the rings here. Cassidy Dundas team is got one buried in behind the guard now, so got a chance to get their second point later in the end if they need it.
Jordy, if they played that short run back, do you think that the yellow would be on?
I don't know. Not unless they rolled it to the left and rolled inside a bit. So it wouldn't be behind cover if they did it. Okay, so they didn't quite get it buried, it looks like, but it's still a pretty good weight shot. They got it right to the forefoot.
And so hard curl, they actually want to be sweeping towards where they want it to go.
Correct,
right?
Yeah. Try and get the little scratches to make the rock move a little bit more. Or rotate a little bit more, I think. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, so you can see that big downward pressure.
Yeah.
Trying to make the rock move towards.
Yeah.
The
She
other
was kind
side.
of doing it with that motion that they call that knifing now.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
All these new terms. So, good chance here to roll behind the two guards. Oh. Looks like everybody's getting caught in this. It might be a bit of a straight spot.
Yeah, when she released it, she said she thought she just released it out a little bit.
Oh, okay. But she stuck around for shots, so it's not horrible.
Yeah,
Forces the
I
other
actually
team to
like
hit it.
rolling to there better than just sitting on the forefoot, right? 'Cause
Exactly. Yeah.
Dundas isn't going to have that chance to roll back under, so gives Eagles a chance to roll under still.
Yeah. Be interesting to see here if Eagles plays the hit after this shot or if they try and draw around the guard.
Yeah, important for Dundas to stick, though. They
It
really
is
want to
very
put that
important,
pressure
yeah.
on.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it really leaves only one shot for Eagles. Always play the run back, but again, it wouldn't be. I don't think it would be in the rings, and it would give the Dundas team a chance to get in there first. So
Yeah, I like this call. On her second call, she might play the run back.
That's right, yeah, yeah.
But on her first rock, I think this is the right call.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you put it. If you get it half buried here, it's a really great shot. Doesn't have to be fully buried. Because again, your objective here is to hold your opponent to one.
You got room. You got room. Street. If you have to go, yep. Yes. Okay.
I think it has to curl now.
Yeah, they should really be knifing it right now.
Yeah.
Bury it. Go.
But it
Hard,
is
it
on
was
the
there
tee
on
line.
its own. Yep.
I don't think I have enough to chase. Lauren.
It's a good shot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I like here for me. Okay, just a hair less. You got it.
It's really good insight knowing where to put the broom for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't really.
Yeah, she throws out. As we talked earlier in the game, she throws a lot of handle, so it does go a little straighter for her.
Yeah. I got a 14.6 on hers, and it's sat T, so.
But this sheet does look a little straighter than the other ones. The other ones seem to be moving a bit more. I only know that because I've been coaching a team out here.
I really do think that Cassidy throws a really beautiful rock, though.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah.
I think they got to go for weight.
Yeah. Just 2, it's perfect, though.
Yeah. So that was interesting. She took about 4 inches less ice.
Yeah.
She obviously was lighter.
Yeah.
But
It didn't
yeah, that's
curl.
about 8 inches difference in end path.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so they're throwing the guard here, which is, yeah, that makes sense. They're trying to steal or force Cassidy to throw the draw. And if
Yeah.
Cassidy throws the draw with her next one, she's going to have to hit the piece of the buttons, so to score.
It won't surprise me if this run back comes back into play.
Yeah. No,
If
that
this
would
is
be
a-
a good shot, yeah.
If this is a well-placed guard, I think that'll be...
It would definitely be worth it because they're up 2 points, and the payoff would be they could get 2 more. So yeah.
Curl if you can.
So if there's junior curlers watching this, I think there was a really great lesson here. So as soon as the skip released, the person in the house is saying, where is it?
Yeah.
Right? So getting that communication to the other end as quickly as possible is really key.
Yeah, especially on ice where it moves so much, and where the rock is going to be at the end is really crucial on how much weight is thrown. So it's very important.
I don't know if it'll move it enough, though.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's still only for 1.
Yeah, I don't think there's a shot there to tap that to get more than 1. That's what they were talking about, I think.
Yeah, like they're talking about advancing their own rock.
Looks like the coach timeout here. Or
Lauren said there's air. Like, she said we can cross the face of it.
Okay, have a look at it. If not, just hit that yellow center line side inch high and we get 2.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, is this
the run
easier?
back that we were talking about, I think, is probably the.
Yeah, if you're throwing the run back to get 2, you got to cross the face.
That's right. Yeah.
So a lot more precision, whereas
I think if you play board at this one, you might be able to get 3.
oh, they think that there's possibility of 3
Yeah,
by
I don't
throwing
mind
the board.
but it's up to you guys, right?
Like, what weight do you like with it? Yeah, I'll throw 10. Just 10?
This would have been my call.
Yeah, I think I like this one as well.
And like you said, like pretty low risk.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jordy, in the consultation, can the other coach talk to their team?
They can, yes.
Okay.
The other coach wouldn't be able to talk to them on the ice. It would just be on the backboard. Whereas the coach, you can go up the sidelines, I believe, or anywhere outside the house. You can as long as you're close to the sidelines and talk with the team. So it is kind of a neat way to coach a team.
Mm-hmm.
Like less?
The men's and ladies, they don't have it like that. The coach almost is a different role in the men's and ladies, it seems, these days. But in juniors, I think this is a great way to coach a team.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay, it's gone.
Curled early on her.
It did. Well, they should try and tick it, maybe? No? Oh, yeah. They should have tried to make it curl and tick that. They might have got
Needed
lucky.
to curl another 1/8 of an inch.
Yeah.
Get the rub off.
Yeah. Oh, well. Back in a few moments. Curl Manitoba live stream.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSafe pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSafe.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSafe. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, that's real good.
Thank you for joining us at the 2025 Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Provincial Curling Championship. We are in the fifth end of our game between Eagles and Dundas. Eagles just stole one, and so it is a 3-2 game. The first rock was supposed to be a guard, just slid into the house, and so Dundas is just going to try and hit this one on the nose. Oh, it's really curling on her. Got a piece.
Yeah, I had 10-5. Wait, was really good though. Same thing to Nate.
So Anae just being asked to put up a center line guard. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. They actually were calling it right into the house. That was the call. And the girls are just saying top four here.
Only curl. Only curl.
Yeah, they did that call last end too, which I thought was an interesting.
Yeah. It's nice. Good shot.
Well, it worked out for them last time.
It did work out for them last end, so what do we know? It's a lot of people at the curling club. I couldn't even get to the washroom without somebody stopping and asking some questions.
Well, you're a pretty popular guy.
I guess so, yeah.
I think we're very fortunate to have the co-chair of the event here in the booth today.
I'd rather be doing this than sitting and watching, that's for sure.
You got it, Em.
I found during the mixed doubles I had a hard time watching any of the games. I hardly watched any of them. It was weird.
I understand.
Yeah. Ended up chatting with, we had Dustin, forget his last name, but he works for Curl Canada. He lives in Saskatchewan. He was out here for the entire week. He was a great guy to have around. Curl Canada has a lot of good people on staff right now, and it's just interesting to pick their brains and get some ideas, good coaching people. And the curling club had Bobby Ray out in September for I guess what you call it, a goals, like a
like goal setting.
Goal setting session, yes, and it was really worthwhile. Bobby Ray is he works for Curl Canada. He's in charge of the curling clubs aspect, so the business of curling, and it's a really interesting program that they've done a lot in I forget which area he's in, but one of the curling clubs in the Toronto area. It's closer. It's in Northern Ontario actually. So, yeah, done a lot of neat things with paying for people to come into your club and have them bring in
speakers and
events and just a lot more. You almost have to spend money to make more money, kind of thing, kind of aspect of curling. Curling clubs in general I think curling in general has been a sport that has undercharged their members for many, many years, and especially in Brandon here, we've had with 3 clubs, we always had a very competitive fee structure, and nobody really raised their rates very much in many years. But the challenge is that the cost of everything is so much these days, and it's very unfortunate that a lot of clubs across Canada have had to close because they haven't had enough money to repair their roof or to fix the plant when it goes down, things like that. So
yeah, no, I agree, Jordy. Curling has been too economical. Like, think, what does it cost to go to a movie?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, $70
for
two people. Yep. So.
Right, and I use that as just an example, but the cost of everything has gone up, and curling has remained that sport that was very economical.
Yeah.
You know, you can show up with a pair of clean shoes and you can curl.
Yes.
And that is still true to this day. You can show up with a clean pair of shoes and we will let you on the ice. There's always brooms at every club. It's just getting kids interested in it and seeing the value in the game.
Yeah. But the curling club here will be running a Learn to Curl program. Well, we run a Learn to Curl program in both the fall and the spring. But we also have tri-curling events, and we had a tri-curling event early in February, and we had, I think there was 7 people that came out for it, which doesn't sound like a lot of people, but when you have 7 people come to a tri-curling event and 4 or 5 of them join something, it's worthwhile, and that's what we're going to start to do over the next couple of years. Is we're going to try to have one of those every couple of months, so 3 a year next year, or maybe 4, and try to get more people out to just try the sport. Use a stick. You could use a stick to get it down the ice and just experience what throwing a curling stone is like. So,
yeah. Well, Mr. Mayor Jeff Fawcett, here's your invite.
Yeah.
I sat with the Honorable Mayor Fawcett at the opening ceremonies, and he says, you know, I've never even curled a thrown a curling rock, and I was like, what?
Okay. Well, we'll invite him down to the next tri-curling event that we have at the club.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's funny, you know, obviously you and I are biased because we loved curling. We grew up in a curling family. So curling came naturally to us. But when you get the right group of people, it is like lots of fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And, you know, some of my best memories are from curling. Yep. And the girls that I curled with and guys that I curled with throughout my years of curling, I'm still great friends with all of them.
Yeah.
Because it is a game of camaraderie and handshakes and sportsmanship.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You know, there's not many games where you shake your opponent's hand before and after the game still.
Correct. Yeah, we have a fun league that plays on Tuesdays down here. And it's this is the first year that we've had it, but it's I think we're at 3 sheets this year. I'm hoping that we grow it to 4 or 5 sheets next year, because I think it's where we take anybody that's in the Learn to Curl and they want to continue to play. We put them. We have a fun league. It's people that are not really that competitive, and they're just out here to have some fun. Down at the curling club here, we have it's licensed out on the ice area as well, so you can have a drink and for the game, and you can take it out put it on the backboards with you. And
what do you call that? Liquid encouragement?
Yeah, liquid encouragement.
Liquid encouragement.
Yeah. Obviously, we want you to sign the waiver before you do that, but it's because it still is ice nonetheless. But it is a good sport to just get do something for a couple hours.
Yeah, for sure.
Each week.
And Jordy, have you guys looked at doing anything that's like a 1 hour curling?
1 hour curling?
Yeah.
You know, that was one of the things that came up during the discussions with Bobby Ray, and that's it's look at different times. Some people can only it's giving the access to people that can only curl at noon every couple of weeks. So maybe it's having a doubles league or something over a noon hour to get people that have to work 80 hours a week get their chance, whatever the case may be, right? So
and I'm just thinking, like, those parents that are taking their kids to hockey and they've got to be there an hour before, and then it's an hour and a half game. There's only a 2.5 hour window, but if they could go curl a 1 hour curling game, in, the Keystone Center is an amazing facility
Yep.
that has hockey and skating and curling all under one roof.
That's a really good idea.
And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
as much as we all love to bring our kids 1 hour early to practices, maybe there's an opportunity there
to do something else.
in Windows.
That's what the Fun League we've tried to do. We play music out on the ice now during that league, or we've talked about it anyway. I think they have a few times, and they only play 6 ends, so it's not a very long game. It's about an hour and a half tops, right? So, and of course we encourage them to change positions and try different things, and there's lots of opportunity to try different things. I know that they're talking a lot about triples, which is a different game, but interesting. It's because you have 3 players, you only throw 6 rocks, and it's kind of like mixed doubles where you put a guard up and a rock at the back. But you play only 6 ends, but each player rotates positions. So you throw the last rock twice during that 6-end game. It's kind of an interesting concept.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah. So, just to get one of the complaints that a lot of people have had about, joining a league is that they never get past lead. They're coming, they play lead on their team forever, and then they don't get to try something else. So it's about giving access to different ways to try different shots and different ways to play the game, and I think that's what we'll see happen in the next several years. Stick curling is getting more and more popular. Still mainly with the masters and the older club members, but it can be a different game as well. So
the opportunities are endless.
Yeah.
I also think that staggered start, right? So knowing that you have a 3-hour window and your team. It's like golf league, right?
Yeah.
Start times instead of having to start always right at 7:00 when that might not work for you.
Yeah.
You're a 7:15 start instead.
That's a cool idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just arrange it with the other team.
Yeah. Here, Jordy and I are talking away, but this has been a pretty open end. The girls have executed well, up and down the ice. So they're saying one. I would definitely put a stick on it.
Yeah, this is one of the sheets that's out. So.
You guys all told me it was far out. Well, I didn't.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to put a stick on it.
Oh, they're not.
Oh, they're not even going to do it.
Yeah, it was those.
So it was 1 red.
Yeah, 1 red.
They should have put the stick on that.
Well, I just assumed it was on because they weren't trying the rollout.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Thanks for joining us at the 2025 Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Provincial Curling Championship.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling. Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw, the Jets, the Bombers, the Gold Eyes, or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba sports ticket raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $25, or 40 for $50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/MB Curl Museum. Today's sponsor, Recycle Everywhere. You drink it, you bin it.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon & Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, McMahon & Yates. Make it better.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Women of the Rings Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Today's sponsor, RME, right by you.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game. Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw, the Jets, the Bombers, the Gold Ice, or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba sports ticket raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $25, or 40 for $50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/MB Curl Museum.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults who didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba. Proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
Welcome back to the Co-ops of Manitoba Provincial Junior Curling Championships here at the Brandon Curling Club. This is the 6th end. We just had the 5th end break. The teams got a chance to talk with their coaches, and right now the score is 4-2 for the Cassidy Dundas team. And Samantha Eagles, throwing yellow rocks, has the hammer and is choosing to hit this rock. So they're going to keep it fairly open this end, it looks like. And Kristen's back with me here.
Yeah, I think I'd be putting a corner guard up here.
I think they need to push to. This is the end to do it. The 6th end, you really want to score 2 if you can. So,
well, because they've got 3 hammers left, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah.
You're down 2. You've got 3 hammers left.
Yeah.
You really need 2 here.
Yeah. If I was coaching this team. Amanda, if you're listening. Yeah, I think you play the guard, but maybe they will with their next rock because it is a 5-rock rule, so they do get another opportunity. And actually, where they rolled isn't a bad spot either because it's way out there. It's going to be, it's not the easiest shot, not a shot that these players play very much. But just to kind of talk about the other scores that are going on here, we've been talking away about curling in general and haven't really kind of mentioned some of the other sheets out here. they're way over on the other end of the curling club because our sheet D has a little bit of a leak on it. So we're not using sheet D, we're using sheet 2 instead. And the Hayward team is up 10-1 on the Bouchard team. I forget, there's 2 Bouchard teams, but this is one of those teams. And Hayward, one of the top seeds in the event, I would say. Carrie's also one of the favorite teams, I think, as well. So
yeah, and the winner of our game will play the winner of sheet 2.
That's right.
So whoever, if Eagles or Dundas goes on, it looks like they probably will be playing Hayward in that A side qualifier.
That's right. Then on sheet A, we have Team Allen playing Van Rysel. And Van Rysel has an 8-2 lead after 5 ends.
Yes, and that club's out of Springfield.
Okay.
Yeah, and Allen is out of the Heather.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so three teams coming out of the Heather.
Three teams out of the Heather in the high performance curling program, I would think. And then on sheet B, we have the Verdun team of Brown playing the other sister, I believe they're sisters.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
Bouchard team. Riley Bouchard from the Heather, and the Bouchard team is up 8-2, so they have quite a lead on the team for Verdun. And then on sheet C, we have another local rink, the Stewart team out of Gladstone, with Lily Hammond, who's from Brandon, on the team. And they are in a 4-4 tie after 5, so they're having a really good game there. So that's probably, well, that's the closest game right now. It's the only game that's tied out there. And then, of course, our game, we've got 4-2 right now. So
excellent. And that McPherson team is out of Gimli.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Where Carrie Einison plays out of.
Right.
Some good role models there for those girls.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and Sean Magnuson's coaching that Gimli team.
That's right, yeah. Okay, so it doesn't look like they got quite out to it there, so it's going to be Cassidy Dundas team's going to be drawing into lie 2 and try to force the Eagles team to scoring a point. Scoring a point in the 6 is good, but you'd obviously want to score more than 1 point if you can. So
yeah, and I know the Eagles team wants to just hit that rock, but a draw over to that side,
yeah, probably is
as good.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And then if you just tap it out, right? So
and then if anything on that, if you're short, then at least you have a corner guard, right? But
yeah. And I think that's something like learning about the way to miss, right?
Yeah.
Like you hate to call it a miss, but learning what
Yeah.
shot A is called, but what is shot B, shot C?
Correct. Yeah.
You got it.
That'll come too.
Yeah. Trying for the hit and stick here.
I'm just so impressed. All these girls have such beautiful deliveries.
Yeah. This is curling on them, though. But if they roll over to that other shot, it's not a bad. We can roll a bit too far, I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it was
just
close,
under.
Though.
Okay, so like 15 to 15.5 is probably close.
So, Jordy, tell me about some of the sponsors that came on in Brandon here to help with this U21 event.
Yeah, so for the U21 events, or I guess mixed doubles and the provincials, we had Megan Haddad come on as a major sponsor for us, and they've been excellent. They're a law firm in southwestern Manitoba, and probably one of the largest law firms outside the city of Winnipeg, and they're very happy to be working with the curling club, and we're very fortunate to have them on board.
I thought it was really funny during the opening ceremonies that they're like, hopefully you girls you competitors never need a lawyer.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Maybe your parents, but not. Yeah.
But no, really
it's they've been extremely good with us, and I was very happy for them to come out and be a part of the opening ceremonies and be a part of the banquet. So they've been really really good to have as a partner with the curling club. Meridian Manufacturing is a gold sponsor, and Greenstone. So Meridian is big in the egg industry. They develop our steel hopper bins. Probably the largest smooth wall hopper bin manufacturer in Canada for sure.
For sure, yeah. That's what I was just thinking. Both your gold sponsors are big in the egg industry.
That's right. Yeah.
Meridian and Greenstone.
Yeah, Greenstone is, and they're very happy to have them on board too. They develop I forget what it's called. It's like a insulated panel or a panel product. Yeah.
Yeah, so lots of structural components, houses.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the new future of insulation.
Yes. Armtech is our silver sponsor, along with we have a new silver sponsor too, along with Montana's.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so both of them. Armtech is as a leader in drainage. It's a 106-year-old company that WGI is very, very proud to own at this point now. I've been in, actually, I work for them. That's why I'm touting that. I've been in their, WGI mainly is in the steel business, but we acquired the Aquatech, was it Aquatech? AquaQ, I guess it's called, portion of the old Armtech LP back about 5 or 6 years ago, and they develop a plastic pipe. So there's some of that pipe that's used in the farming industry. It's called Big O, which is a kind of a 100 millimeter diameter perforated pipe that is used in the egg industry, mostly in Ontario, I think, but it is nonetheless for drainage and waters systems. But also we have like Boss 2000 products, which are basically like culvert but plastic. So it's a really interesting product. Actually, I've been in the plant 3 times this year, and it's one of those that you want to be running 24 hours, and we're now running 24 hours out of Tillsonburg, Ontario. So
cool.
Making plastic pipe. It's really quite interesting.
We're actually looking, so I farm, and we are looking at doing some tile drainage on our farm, just to make some of that land more productive.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so
cool.
Getting that the water and the salts out of that top 18-inch profile. And
perfect.
So
make sure you talk to our engineer at Armtech in Winnipeg.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah. No, we have, and he's one of the better, he's a great individual that works out of our Winnipeg office, and engineer in the pipe, been in the pipe industry for quite a long time. I'll give you his contact information after. I'd love to say his name, but I'm not sure I remember it right now. And then, of course, we've got Balin Steel Buildings, and that's also part of the WGI group. But they build smooth wall and rigid frame buildings. Sorry, smooth wall. I'm getting them all mixed up. They build frameless and rigid frame buildings.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yes, so frameless buildings. We're actually in a Balin frameless building right now. The Brandon Curling Club is a corrugated frameless building, and they're good for the recreational sporting and arenas, and they're also good on the farms and for manufacturing facilities, airport hangars, all that. And of course there's the rigid frame buildings as well, which have a frame system. So just a bit of different style.
Yeah. Samantha was trying to make the double there and roll on, but jammed. Still got the roll on, so gonna force Cassidy to make a good shot here to lay her 2. But really, it's been a well curled, well executed end.
Yeah, it looks like the Cassidy Dundas team is they're gonna be line 2, and they're of course gonna, with the hit and stick here, they're gonna force Eagles to take their 1. Which again is taking 1 and 6 isn't bad, but I would have liked to see them play a little bit harder for the 2 this end, like we've talked about.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but still have to execute this. So
yeah, 1 is really important here.
Yeah, 1's really good here, because if you get 1 here and then you force them in the next end, you get 2. It's a tied game. So
Well, and that scoreboard management, right? There'll be 4 ends left, so you each have 2 hammers, in theory.
So to finish off my blabbing about the sponsors here, we've got Inventronics as a bronze sponsor. We also have the Ada Catering and Backyard in Aberdeen as a bronze sponsor.
Oh, fantastic.
And there's one more bronze sponsor, and it's Princess Dental, which is over on the west end of Brandon. So we also have 4 or 5 great sheet sponsors as well. I'll talk about those another end.
Okay, yeah, let's see. Here we go. Last rock. Yes. We need to...
This has got a curl. But it looks like she threw a good controlled weight, so... Ooh. She's going to roll out.
Yeah.
I thought that was good weight for that. That did not curl for her. Wow.
And so, Jordy, would knifing have helped that to curl?
It would have helped, yes, yeah. I think. I'm not sure it would have made the difference, though.
No, I know.
Yeah. We'll be back in a few moments from the Curl Manitoba live stream. Thank you.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Women of the Rings Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Today's sponsor, RME, right by you.
Welcome back to the 2025 Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Provincial Curling Championships. We're now in the 7th end of a 5-2 game between Dundas and Eagles.
Yeah, we're getting into the later half of the game, so Eagles is really going to have to force the issue here, I think, if they want to try and get back in this game. They're now down by 4 points, so I don't know what they were. I think they were trying the guard there, so they just came in a little deep, but
yeah, definitely need to get some guards in play to get some offense going.
Absolutely, yeah.
Rocks behind the tee just don't allow us to score big multiple point ends.
Yeah, it's pretty easy, I think, for the Cassidy Dundas team to just hit here, so if you throw it in the free guard zone, they can't hit it. So it's definitely the strategy that Samantha's trying to use there, is to be out front. So, and that's one of the things that yeah, here we go here. So sometimes the ice is like this. Like, we found this sheet a lot faster than the others, and I think one of the things that the curlers have got to do is figure out ways to slow down of kicking out. And one of the ways that I found that always worked is to stop when you're in, when you're at the top of your delivery, and really slow it down and really push out.
Yeah, control that leg
momentum.
Kick.
So, because this looks tight to the rings too. Like, it's.
Yeah, like the girls are calling 2.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. So they're trying to make it curl a bit more, but it's going to be tight to the rings, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not too bad. Yeah. It's a good spot. That's where they would wanted their first rock.
Yeah.
But they still can't be removed from play, so it's still a good shot.
So it does look like there was a final. We have a final over on sheet 2 there. So Hayward did win that game 10-2. So the winner of our game will play Hayward in the A-side qualifier. Looks like McPherson pulled ahead in her game on sheet C, scoring a big 3-point score in the sixth end.
Oh, yeah.
So that's now a 7-4 game.
They still have lots of rocks in play. Stewart here is drawing to lie too. I guess it's second stones only though, so there's still lots of end to play, but
yeah.
That Stewart team out of Gladstone, but one of the players is in Minnedosa, one of them's in Hamiota, and one's in Brandon. They're a U18 team. They're going to be a team to watch if they stick together over the next few years.
Yeah.
Wes Gregory is coaching them, and he's doing a great job.
Yes, I actually got to watch those girls last year in the Mansask Sliding Stars program, and definitely a young group of girls that want to do well. So all the best to them.
Yeah.
The Brown team is actually coached by Corey Barkley, and he's kind of the lead guy on that Mansask Sliding Stars program.
It's a great program. Yeah.
And so, Jordy, for those that don't know about it, do you want to tell a little bit about the program?
Well, yeah, what they are is they're a group of from that western side of the province that tries to get young junior teams together, and they go around to different clubs in the area and just try to get as many teams out to play in that given week that they do. And I think they do a really good job. They do a little bit of instruction with the teams as well throughout that. They encourage to have the coaches on the ice, and I think it's just a great way to get those curlers learning how to play, because it is it's a different time. It's not, there's in a lot of these communities there's not 4 players together. So if there isn't a way to kind of bring communities together with other curlers, it just, people may not curl. So I think it's a great program to encourage that, and encourage and the Gregory team being a perfect example of how that's working, because now you see a team that has players from 4 different communities in the area getting together, and they're having some success at it. So I think it's great.
Well, and last year my oldest daughter actually played. She spared in the program, and we went to we played two bonspiels in Brandon. We went to Minnedosa, Verdon, Merrifield, Saskatchewan.
Oh, cool.
Carrie Goodman brought her girls down from Benito, Manitoba every weekend. So the program was really great, and Corey and his group of volunteers did a really great job of the year-end bonspiel. Brought in a couple of Canadian curling icons and did a little session. Well, it was Matt Dunstone and BJ Neufeld that came out.
That's perfect.
And so just, athletes being able to give back, and these young kids getting to meet these idols, it was really great.
Yeah, no, that's excellent. We were actually hoping to host one here in Brandon, but it just didn't work out this year with I think we did earlier in the year, but just in the latter part, right before Provincials, they were looking to host the event here. But we had to give some time for them to flood the ice here, so they weren't able to have the program
You guys
here.
have been a little busy here.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, actually, February hasn't been too busy, but January is a busy month here in the Brandon Curling Club. That's for sure. We're gonna do something different next year, I think, with January. We're gonna try to anyway.
Oh. Keep me informed.
No, you're nothing on your end. Egg Days is one of the big events that comes to the Brandon. Well, it comes to Keystone Center every year, and definitely a big supporter of Egg Days for the curling club here too. So it's always an interesting time. I never thought that we'd be seeing how I I guess how you can when you put I guess when you put the right people on something and wanna do something, it can work, because putting boards down on top of curling and then having a trade show and then curling on it 24 hours later, it's kind of amazing what we do here in January.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. I think one of the things that I think we're going to do next year is we're not going to schedule curling for the Friday during days. Because that was a bit of a tight turnaround.
It is. So literally the curling club has a bonspiel right before our event and right after our event. And so our event being Manitoba Egg Days, which is Canada's largest indoor farm show. But we do cover the ice and put 101 booths into the curling club, and then take all of them out and curl the next day. So it's a huge conversion and a wonderful partnership. The Dundas team here really controlling this end. They do have 2 rocks at the back, which Eagles haven't taken advantage of yet. And then they just keep protecting that rock with a rock in front. So,
yeah, they're not. We're not seeing the Eagles team put a lot of pressure on the Dundas team this end, and like most of the game, really, it's.
I like this call though.
This is a good call.
Yeah,
yes.
Samantha is calling the freeze to the back rock.
Yeah.
Which is going to take, we'll put them as shot rock and take out the scoring of those other 3 rocks.
Yeah.
This is okay if it comes up light, though. That's the audible here, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Corner frozen to that one out front isn't bad either. But ideally, I think shot rock in behind, half buried, is perfect. Or right back to it even. Gives room for another rock to get around that tight one.
Gotta go, girls.
Yeah.
I'm saying it, Jordy, as a person who played back end most of my life, I'm finding this difficult to not be yelling at the sweepers.
To sweep. Yeah. So you played recently in the Roseland Curling Club Bonspiel?
I did, Jordy. Yeah. I came out of retirement to play in the Roseland Bonspiel.
Yeah, well, that would have been fun, I'm sure.
It is good fun. So anybody who doesn't know where Roseland is, it's 7 miles southwest of Brandon, and it is the only one-sheet curling club left in all of Manitoba, and we still have an annual Bonspiel. 20 teams with 1 sheet of ice. It takes 2 weeks to play the Bonspiel, but it is a great event, a great way to bring the whole community together. And it doesn't matter your level of curling. It's like a learn to curl program out there. And a lot of really great curlers have been shocked or surprised on Roseland ice.
Yeah. I think I've played there once or twice. I think there was a 24-hour spiel that I was in one time out there.
Yes, so. I ran a marathon, and one of the fundraisers that I did was a 24-hour bonspiel, and we curled continuously for 24 hours, and it was a great event, a lot of fun.
Yes.
We should do that again.
I don't know. I can't. I like to be in bed at 9 o'clock now, so I'm not sure that a 24-hour bonspiel is the best idea.
Well, we just have to curl for 24 hours. We don't have to stay up the whole time.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, what a great shot. Keeping that one above the tee was key for Cassidy. It's going to put real great pressure here.
Yeah, for sure.
On Sam. So Sam's going to want to move this rock, right? You don't want to just freeze. You want to make sure you move this so that you give yourself something to score. Otherwise, Dundas will just put the cap on it and the end is gone.
Correct, yeah.
It curls.
I think that's payout. We just want to sit on it. Just tap it a bit. Pardon?
So I think she's kind of got 2 shots in her mind here, because when she came down and talked to her team, she says, so top 4, we just want to sit on it or tap it a little.
Yeah. But I agree. I think you need to You need to tap this a foot at least to get to move it back so you have a shot with your next one.
Yeah. Like, I think that those top two have an overlap on them, right? So even if,
You can't really run it that yellow one back, I don't think, so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'll wait till we see the overhead camera, but I would definitely want to be moving this rock.
Yep. Yes, you got to go for line.
Hard.
You got to go for line.
Hard line. Hard
Curl,
line.
curl, curl. Curl. Curl, 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 curl.
So even though she rolled off, I still think that's a really great shot.
Yep.
Because I do think it was important to move it.
Yeah, it ensures that they're going to have a shot to get one. It does look like they can tap that one up, but still, it's if they make the roll over there, they're going to be in back four. So there's plenty of room to come around and see the button and get to the button for one.
Should be able to hold it fine.
But it doesn't look like they're going to have a chance to get more than one in this end if this shot is made.
Yeah, for sure.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Clean. Curl. 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 Okay, we're just at nose.
They were sighing. They weren't really happy with that, but I mean, removing the rock is the first goal, and I think that's They still have to get a piece of the four to get one.
Yeah.
And they're not even gonna hit it. They're gonna elect it to play the draw. So
This could be a real swinging point for us, Jordy, if we don't make the draw.
Yep, it can. Yeah.
She's drawing against 3.
Yeah. So she has to get a piece of the 4 foot to get a point. And if she misses the 4 foot, she could very well be giving up 3. Yeah, unless she's has a good chunk of the 8 foot. That looks pretty good for weight.
Okay, make sure it's here. You got room. Make sure it's here. Do you need backing? Do you need backing? You got no. You're past it now. Whoa, just leave it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, a little heavy. So that would be a steal of 3.
Yes. So Dundas goes up 8-2 as we head into the 8th end.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union, building a brighter future together.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
On behalf of Jordy and I, we'd like to thank you for joining us for this afternoon session of the 2025 Co-ops of Manitoba Provincial Curling Championship. During the break here, Team Eagles did concede the match. So they gave up a big steal of 3 there. And Dundas went on to win that game 8-2. And yeah.
Yeah, so we have a couple of more games coming to you. So we are live streaming every draw here at the Brandon Curling Club for the Co-op Juniors. And the next draw that we'll be on will be at 4 p.m. and we'll have Barry, Rabe, and Sean Taylor here with you. And they're going to be commentating for the Sujin team and the Campbell team. And those are 2 very good teams, and it should be a very good match this afternoon at 4. But also later tonight at 7:45, we'll have another B-side game for the junior women as well. So looking forward to that. And looking forward to the rest of the weekend, and stay tuned to the Curl Manitoba YouTube live stream channel, and you will get a game from every draw from the Brandon Curling Club and the juniors here. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Jordy.
Yep. No, thank you. Well, thanks for coming out. It's been fun.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
New at Asham, load up and go with our redesigned curling broom bag on wheels. This bag's all-terrain heavy-duty wheels glide with ease. Its solid construction is durable and fits all your curling gear. Check out our website at asham.com.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon and Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, the experts at McMahon and Yates make sure that you have everything you need for your next project, all delivered right to your door. McMahon and Yates, make it better.
From small towns to big cities, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your chicken choice, and pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon & Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, McMahon & Yates. Make it better.
Today's sponsor, Recycle Everywhere. You drink it, you bin it.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, that's real good.
New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without broom caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. The kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to a rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw, the Jets, the Bombers, the Gold Ice, or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba sports ticket raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $25, or 40 for $50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/MB Curl Museum. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.